Oh, welcome back to another video of CS Building Services. Today we're talking about light circuits. Like I promised, there's three different types of light circuits in Britain. There's the ring main, junction box, and looping at the switch. But we're only going to concentrate on the two today because looping at the switch is very rare. So this is a ring main. Let's make it into a ring main. Some people, that's the fuse box. That's where you start. There's two lighting circuits in most houses, so some only have one, some have three. So anyway, this is the fuse box. We need to go to the first light, so we need electric. That's where it's the first light. Then you run that way to that light switch, and you run to the next light. Then it runs to the light switch, and then you run away from that light to that light, a light switch, and you keep doing that until you get to the last light on that circuit. Oops, there it goes. So that's your ring main. You got your first wire, you see your first light on that circuit. So if you take that light down and you can't put it back up again, well, all your lights won't work on that circuit. If you take the last one off that circuit down and you come back up again, there's no problem. It's the last one. If you take one in the middle out, which is called the intermediate circuit, you'll get a few watt volts. They're all connected to each other, and they're the light switches. They're connected to the light as well. Say if you wanted a two-way light circuit, a two light switch on a circuit. Simple, you run it from the light switch to the cable. So let's do it with the last light, that one. So if you want two light switches to turn off your light, turn your light on and off, two light switches, you've got to run a wire from that light switch to that light switch. Like so. See, they're connected to each other. Yeah. So that's your ring main. You can have as many light switches as you want on it. If you've got two light switches or a three light switch, that can turn on three lights. This lighting circuit is the junction box circuit. They're black. They're black usually. Those they're called junction boxes. They're in the attic. That's the fuse box as normal. So you run a wire from your fuse box to the first junction box, which will be in the ceiling. In the ceiling, you won't be able to see it. And then you run a wire from the junction box to the first light. Yeah, like that. And then you run a wire from the junction box to the light switch. Yeah. And then you run a last wire, because you can only have up to 4 altogether, from that junction box to the next junction box. And then you run a wire again from that junction box you've just connected to the light, and then the light switch, and the last wire will go to the next junction box, and then from that junction box you'll go to the light switch and then the light. So it works like that, a bit like that. See, your fuse box, you've got the wire through the junction box, then you run away from the junction box to the light, then the light switch, then you've got another twin and earth wire running to the next junction box, and the light will be connected to that junction box, the light switch will be connected to that junction box, and they've got a wire running they've got the last wire running from that junction box to the next junction box, so you've got a light switch and a light. But if you wanted a two-way light circuit on this one, very simple. You don't connect the wire to the junction box if you want two light switches on that light. You run it to the light switch as normal. But we're going to put the light switch up here. Very simple. The light switch is still on the same circuit, you see, like that. So I hope you've learned about your light circuits today. Thanks very much. Goodbye.